bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Minnesota's offense will get the football first. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Taylor has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Gonna look downfield again. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. He's loose down the middle. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Boston College. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll leave it with him. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week's starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. The Eagles offense will get the ball for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Hard running there. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Boston College!
Now, for starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to kind of run and pass in the next snap.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. Oh, out of space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The give is to Taylor. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. The challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And the Golden Gophers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking left. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it back to the 24-yard line. And this defense loves to feast on takeaways. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's James. Pulls it in. It's McDonald. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. With the catch, it's Bond.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
On the ground with the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gives it on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Taylor. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Finds a little space. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds his big tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The running back has it. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Might be calling a hot route. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Golden Gophers are threatening on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's James. With the catch, it's McDonald. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Got a man, it's Harris. Wide open spaces. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Franklin. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Caught over the middle, it's McDonald.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. To the air on first down. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's James. Just a short pass to the tight end. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. a designed run. Breaks the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Dropping back, it's James. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up.
Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Got his man on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. 1st down for this offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Creates a little room. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Franklin. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Basic connection. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Completes it along the sideline, but that'll be for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Lindsey. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Working on the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Here he goes breaking the pocket. That's it, fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it in the middle. It's Harris.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes.
It's a running room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. When you're expecting pressure, the clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football. The defense able to knock it loose.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past. Pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Back to throw, it's James. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Right on the money. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away to find some room. Got a man. It's Taylor. Knocked down to the tackle. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Rushes on him, using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it there.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Unleashes one deep. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air, it's Lindsey. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin.
I don't know why I keep throwing picks. That route was wide open.
The big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
League could be folded very soon.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is getting out of hand.
First play of the drive, it's 2nd and 11. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Throw another pick. I call the timeout. That's fucking bullshit.
That's what they need here on 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boston College will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. This is what you do in the backyard. You never do it in the middle of the game. It's always final drive, clock winding, got to have a score. Offense down 1 possession. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Powers through the defender. The Golden Gophers will move the sticks with the 1st down. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success.
Makes a grab past the marker. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.